Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and before we start the video I'd like to remind you that anything and everything that you see in this particular video is subject to change once the actual update goes live. So all the character, the skill, the stats and even the uniform might change once the update goes live. So please do keep that in mind. So boys and girls, today we are going to review our guy, the Taskmaster. Well, we have been seeing him around for a long time in the battle world, so now it is possible for us to play him as a playable character. So before we do that, let's go ahead and check out his build in this test server. So as you can see, his physical attack is 19,000, attack speed, critical rate, critical damage are all quite low as expected, and his ignore, defense and skill cooldown are all maxed out, and all his gears are at level 25 and all his skills are at 6. So let's go ahead and check out his stats. And so his ability is Weapon Master Allies, increases guaranteed critical rate by 20%, ignore target dodge rate by 20%, and skill damage increase by 25 and bonus damage by 20%. So Weapon Master, what is this? So people who have this critical rate and critical damage buff, like Deadpool and all. So if you have Taskmaster in team, he could act as a support character for those particular characters. And now his EZO set is Power of Angry Hulk, and I'll be giving him a CTP of Rage. So let's go ahead and do it right away. Now who can help me with his CTP? Let's take out the CTP of Mr. Crossbones. Now let's go back to our boy Taskmaster, and we will give him a CTP of Rage. Alright, now let's visit his stats page once again. This should boost his critical rate to 47% and dodge rate to 50%. And he doesn't have a uniform at this point of time. However, in couple of months he is due to get a uniform with the Black Widow movie. So guys, do keep that in mind. All right, and now coming back to his skills, as you can see, first skill is quite basic, decrease all damage received by 20%, and then second one is just a bind. Third one, it has an all defense down, which stacks up to 45%, and it does applies to world boss ultimate, so that is very good. However, it's only for 5 seconds with a skill cooldown of 7 seconds at max skill cooldown. His fourth skill, which is a copycat skill of Hawkeye, and this is again an excellent skill in terms of the text. So it increases all attack and critical rate by 35% and all speed by 1% and shock damage of 50% every 1 second, and so on. And his fifth skill, it again applies all defense down, which stacks up to minus 45%, and it does applies on world boss ultimate once again, and it has 5 seconds of invincibility. And his tier 1 passive is when HP is below 50%, increase guaranteed dodge rate by 40%. Well, why should be the HP below 50%? If it is below 50%, that means he's already a dead character. Well, this should has been a prima guaranteed dodge rate increase. And his leadership is okay for other character. However, it is great for him because it is give him all attack of 35%, all defense of 35%, and all speed of 10%. So that's excellent for him at this point of time. However, if you keep him as a leader, then the other people in the team, they will not benefit much. So let's go ahead and check out the first skill. Again, quite basic, it reminds us about Captain America. The second skill is an iframe, as we can see, and this reminds us about Spider-Man. The third skill is a copycat skill of Deadpool. However, this is not an iframe skill, so this leaves him vulnerable. So you will require at least a max attack speed for this particular character. And the fourth skill is again, it's not an iframe in the beginning, so he is very vulnerable, guys. So it is a very delayed iframe, as we can see. And one thing we have noticed, that if you are very close to your opponent, he will actually, means he need to target the opponent first. Yeah, he will roll back. So once he rolls back, it is an iframe, and then there is a gap, and then again iframe. However, if you are doing it from a distance, there is no iframe once he tries to shoot the arrow. And now his last skill, which is an invincibility skill, so that's great. However, he looks skill wise, he looks seems to be the weakest of the lot out of the three new characters. However, we have to checking out how he fares in the different game modes of Marvel Future Fight. So let's go ahead and check him out, guys, and see how he plays out. So let's go ahead and do it.